Yo, what is up guys? It's AndyStep1702 and welcome to this Call of Duty Black Ops 3 tips and tricks video, and today's video will be on how to improve your performance in Call of Duty Black Ops 3 multiplayer. Now there might be some few people that are new to Call of Duty and just got the game. I know it's been out for like a year or something, and you know people are doing really bad. So if you clicked on this video, then stay on it because I'm going to give you some really good tips and tricks on how to improve Call of Duty Black Ops 3 multiplayer. Sorry for not posting in like a month or two. I've just been busy with school, and I will try to upload more, but I don't think I'll be able to have enough time because, you know, I'm going to third job, lots of shit to do. But anyway, we're going on to the first tip. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. So the first tip you want to follow to improve your performance in Black Ops 3 multiplayer is to edit your class. You want to find the class setup that is most best for you, that you get loads of kills with. Like, look at it, I just got my first kill there. And you know, I always do that in Combine because people always do that in Combine, and you don't want to, you know, like, get killed. Like, see there, I have no recoil because, you know, SMGs have grip. But anyway, you want to edit your class, guys. Your class is like the most important thing in like any Call of Duty game. It's a very good class setup will basically improve your performance in multiplayer. It's important to realize though that the best class will vary from person to person. Some people play with assault rifles, others play good with SMGs, snipers, shotguns, pistols, any other weapon. But if you really want to do better, you're going to need to design a custom class setup based on your playing skills, your style, and your strengths. And if you're great at rushing and you need a class that provides speed and ferocity, maybe equip either an SMG or a shotgun. Use perks to increase your thruster recharge rate. Maybe use overclock to get your specialist weapon or ability faster than its normal time. And maybe use fast hands to aim faster after sprinting, probably most useful perk. But it's important to find the best class setup that you're most comfortable with. Maybe use an SMG in small maps. Use maybe assault rifles in big maps, like maybe use the VMP, the Weevil, or the Kuda in Combine, or any small maps will require you to use an SMG, because SMGs are really good for Combine and any other small maps. And you know, in like Nuketown and Redwood, you maybe need an assault rifle, or in Nuketown, maybe loads of people use a sniper, so just instead camp with a sniper, because you know, if you're not really good at Nuketown, then just use a sniper, or just, you know, play more games to get better at Nuketown. But anyway, you need to find the class that you're most comfortable with. If you're a great camper, well, don't let players call you fucking camper and deter you from it. But if that's a strategy that works for you, build your class around it. So that is basically it for this first tip, guys. The first tip is to edit your class and find the best class setup that you're most comfortable with, and the only one you get loads of kills with. Second tip is aim. Now the second tip is probably important as well as the class setup, but aim is like the most important thing. Like, see there, I have very good aim because I've played this game for such a long time and I want to get the Master Prestige, but I'm only Prestige 7 and I really want to work my way up to get the Prestige 8. But anyway, a major thing that often determines who wins a one-on-one confrontation in any Call of Duty game is aim. Aim is the most important thing, as well as class setups in Call of Duty. Skilled players know that the landing bullets on the head is the quickest way to take down any opponent. Headshots are given a special damage modifier, effectively increasing the damage dealt. But in other words, you need to aim for the head as much as possible, but you also need to make sure that all your shots are landing on the target. Like, exactly like that, but then he killed me really quickly. But anyway, you need to have good aim and make sure that your bullets are hitting the target you're aiming at. See, exactly like that. But, you know, some people may camp behind the corner on this part of the map. But anyway, you want to have good aim, like exactly just there. You need to have good aim. But you need to aim for the head as much as possible, and you also need to make sure that all your shots are landing on the target. Many players just spray wildly or just don't bother to compensate for recoil patterns. That is a fatal mistake, guys. That is a fatal mistake. But if your weapon tends to move upward when firing, aim for the neck or the chest and start firing there so that your bullets gradually might make their way up to the head. Like the VMP is very good for getting headshots. because of its recoil, and you really want grip on it. By the way, the specialist I'm using in this video is a Seraph, a combat focus, really good specialist ability. Getting used to it, love this specialist ability. And if your gun's recoil moves to right to left, start firing a tad to the right of your opponent's face so the bullet trail leads over to the critical spot. And learning to aim properly is the key to winning one-on-one battles. If you can land more bullets on your target, especially on the head, you'll almost always outgun your opponent. Now, third tip is your score streaks. Score streaks is basically all like the things that, you know, infect your playstyle. Not infect, affect your playstyle. But believe it or not, the streaks that you choose in Call of Duty Black Ops 3 can either have a negative or a positive impact on your gameplay too. While most players typically run a combination of a UAV, care package, and other low score streaks to gain an extra kill or two, but that's not always the best way to play. Like, as you can see there, I was using UAV, hardened sentry, and wraps. I want to use higher score streaks more because, you know. But the best, if you're like really good at the game, then you don't really need combat focus. But combat focus is really good for getting high score streaks. If you activate combat focus while you're shooting the enemy or while killing the enemy, it's a much quicker boost to your next score streak. But a lot of players will find that non-lethal streaks can actually be more beneficial in helping you racking up gun kills. Now, the UAV is an obvious choice. Being able to get sweeps that reveal enemy locations on your radar is always helpful. The counter UAV is useful though. After all, the less enemy you knows about where you are, the better. Other players might find the HCXD, care package, wraps, any other high score streaks will become handy, but the most handy one would be the GI unit. The GI unit basically comes in armored, semi-intelligent bot to either fight by your side or to cover your ass or go out and seek enemies, using it as a defender in objective games like domination or capture the flag or other objective game modes or safeguard. The GI unit is a good score streak for safeguard. But anyway, it's a great score streak for protection as it draws some enemy fire and gives you a bit of extra firepower. But, you know, sometimes if I don't get really too much wraps, I use UAV, Hellstorm, or Hardened Sentry, but I want to get used to get wraps more. And I actually got wraps. I actually did. No joke, by using combat focus. And my reaction to when I got wraps, like, oh my god, I was so amazed. But there's not really a perfect set of streaks, so be sure to play around with each one and figure out which ones work best for you. The ones you may pick even be different for many game modes you play. Like for example, Team Deathmatch, you want to run UAV, Hellstorm, Hardened Sentry, because loads of people are going to be camping in various spots. It depends on the map. But I now run UAV, Lightning Strike, and either UAV Lightning Strike wraps, UAV Hellstorm wraps, UAV Hardened Sentry and wraps, but the one I always get loads of kills with is UAV Lightning Strike, no, Hardened Sentry and wraps. So UAV, Hardened Sentry and wraps. There we go. So score streaks. So that is it for the third tip, guys, is to use the score streaks that work best for you. It's not really a perfect set of streaks, so be sure to choose the ones which work best. Now, I think it is the what is it? Yeah, the last tip I have for you guys. This is the last tip. The last tip for this multiplayer tips and tricks video, guys, is to customize your weapon. Another great tip is to mess around with the different attachments on your weapons. It may seem obvious, but some players don't really put a lot of consideration on what they equip on their guns. The fact is, a simple attachment can often make or break a gun. Some weapons, for an example, have significant recoil, which has a negative impact on your accuracy, unless if you're going for dark matter, getting gold and diamond on all that shit. But sometimes simply throwing the grip attachment can convert otherwise a terrible gun into a killing machine. So basically, grip reduce all the recoil on the weapon while you're aiming down the sight. Like, use grip on the Vesper because it has such a super high recoil. Like, look at that, I just melted that guy there with the sniper. But anyway, as I was saying about the Vesper, this thing has such a super high recoil, so definitely use grip on it. And it depends on, like, assault rifles don't really need recoil, grip. because some assault rifles don't have too much recoil than SMGs. Like assault rifles have slow mobility and slow movement, unless you have quick draw on it. But you know, assault rifles have slow mobility and slow movement, so maybe equip the quick draw for like most assault rifles. But like for SMGs, you need grip, because SMGs have such more recoil than assault rifles, and you know, assault rifles are more stronger than SMGs, and SMGs damage are weaker than assault rifles. So you know, there's loads of differences between each weapon category. Like assault rifles and SMGs are much different from each other, and attachments are another thing you have to test from gun to gun and find which ones work best for your own skills and preferences in most game modes you play. And basically, you need to find the class that work best for you. That is the most important thing. And when I get to Prestige 8, I will be doing a class setup video like I did when I was Prestige 4, and I'll do something like that again. So be sure to stay tuned for that, because it will be coming soon. I'm only like Prestige 7 level 30 something. But that is basically it for the this tips and tricks video, guys. So the tips again, just to recap. So first tip is to edit your class. Your class is the most important thing in any Call of Duty game. You want to find the best class to have that you get loads of kills with and all that. So find the best class to have that works best for you. And next you want to have and the second tip is aim. You want to have good aim in Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Aim is the second tip, most important as well. And the third tip is score streaks. You want to find the set of score streaks that work best for you. And the last tip is to have the most important attachments on weapons that you want to use. It mostly depends on what weapon you use. Basically, that's basically it, guys. So that is it for this Call of Duty Black Ops 3 multiplayer tips and tricks video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you drop a like down below, and as well, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you are new. And yeah, tell me in the comments below if these tips really helped you, because I'm pretty sure they should. They're really good tips, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you drop a like down below, and make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new, and stay tuned for more Call of Duty Black Ops 3 videos soon. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you drop a like. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.